Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we're in the budget category for JC Newman Cigars. We're back at the Quorums. This is actually the last Quorum. I've reviewed the others. Today is the Shade. And this is a 6x50 Toro. You can see the word Shade clearly displayed there. There's your density. Of course, Quorum cigars are a Cuban sandwich style, which is a mixed filler. And this is an interesting cigar because I've had several, and they're actually been very promising. It's a Ecuadorian Connecticut shade wrapper, Sumatra sun-grown binder, and Nicaraguan filler. There's not a whole lot more you can say about it other than they're very much a budget cigar. You can find these at your shop for far less than $5. I'm sure if you buy them by the bundle, you can probably get them for right at around $2 a piece. So let's see how it stacks up. Prices and everything. The Quorum Shade Toro. Very much a golden cigar. It almost has candela-esque qualities to it. It's definitely a golden brown, but in the right light, it almost has greenish hues to it. Okay, I think the draw will work pretty well. Sort of a cedar apricot flavor with a little bit of citrus peel. There is a ton of earthy black coffee though, right at the base. It's way more than you would expect from a cigar with these ingredients. Sort of a white pepper at about 7.5. The start of it is not that sweet. I expect things to change, but there is some light cedar apricot type flavor, and there's a little citrus peel there, so that runs against the sweetness. That's just what you notice up front, and then you have so much of that earthy black coffee at the base. So we'll have to see how things develop. I mean, this is a decent sized cigar, 6-inch. So let's see what we have at first third. Now, because it is a Cuban sandwich cigar, you can expect little pieces every now and then to get in your mouth. But the cigar has developed, and with it, the sweetness has developed somewhat. It is definitely it's a citrus, almost a sweet grapefruit citrus, but there's citrus peel there too. The apricot flavor is not so much there anymore. It's more of just that citrus. There's another little piece, and it has sweetness to it, but it's sweet, sort of like a grapefruit. Sort of like a grapefruit, but it's just a citrus, and there's a lot of citrus peel there. There's still a lot of that earthy black coffee. There's now nutmeg between the two, and you can detect that. Cigar is mild to medium. The finish is citrus peel with a little sweetness of citrus, not a lot. Nutmeg, and not a whole lot of lingering white pepper, didn't we say? There's some, but not much. But the flavor wise, the cigar is not that bad up front. It'd be nice if it developed a little more. And based on the ones I've had, that may not happen. But at this point, it's an 88. I would rate the cigar 88, and it's up to it where it goes from here. But let's see what we have in the second third. Into the second third. And the cigar has so much potential. It has those grapefruit-ish citrus notes. There is some sweetness there, and there's maybe even a touch of brown sugar, but there is so much citrus peel, and it has really a substantial amount of bitterness that goes along with it. Nutmeg, black coffee, medium-bodied. Finish is very much citrus peel and nutmeg, with much improved lingering white pepper. But that bitterness, and it's so prominent. But there is, when you first take the draw in, you're going to get the sweeter notes, and then comes this citrus peel, and then the bitterness. So it sort of takes away from the upfront enjoyment, because it starts out pretty nice on the draw, and then you get that bitterness. So it's sort of it's okay, and then it gets to be not okay. So I'm gonna lower to 86. What I'm saying is going in the wrong direction as far as we've got bitterness now, but that may or may not last. But and I'm going slow. I mean, come on, I've got an hour out of this cigar already, and I've got a third left. I mean, you can't go much slower. So, like I said, it's up to the cigar. Let's just see what the final third has. Down to the end. So let's wrap it up. And that was an example of, you paid close attention there, ash just fell off. It's very, 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 very brittle. Because of the short filler and medium filler, it's going to be careful that the ash is going to drop. This is a budget cigar. It's a mixed filler Cuban sandwich, so expect that. Expect the pieces. This is not designed for a fantastic cigar. It's a budget cigar using the pieces and filler left over that they made into a sandwich style and made it into a cigar. So you got to expect that. Now, here in the final third, we continued on the same path. The sweeter notes are just really fighting to come out, but there's so much nutmeg and orange, citrus peel and bitterness that they are really having trouble. There's quite a bit of coffee at the base. You really notice that. You'll notice the bitterness. Medium bodied, finish is going to be unchanged. But this is for what it is, it's not a bad cigar. It has these ingredients have promise, but it just, and you're going to find somewhat cigars will change one from the other a little bit, and some will be a little better than others. And I found that on my way to this review. But judging this cigar is what we're here to do today. The final third already 83. It's just way too much. You've got a little sweetness there, but it's a whole lot of bitterness and a whole lot of nutmeg and a whole lot of citrus peel. Whole lot of pieces, whole lot of dropping. Still got pieces. But you know, it's not that bad. It's just the fact that there's that bitterness, and I'm not a bitterness type person. And it's, you know, if you get past that, or if you use it working around the house and what have you, it'll fill the bill. The overall score is 85.67. So it's not terrible. It's just not a great cigar. It's not bad. It's not great. So there you have it. The Quorum Shade Toro, 85.67.